I thank God. It's not because of my power, but because God has said so. And then I'm alive because God also wanted it to be so. Bwana asifiwe. Whisper to your neighbor, career guidance. Accountant, for you to be a CPA, you must have done CPA number 1 up to CPA number 6. That can take you approximately, it takes a normal person 3.5 years. Yes, it can take you 3.5 years if you are a normal person to reach level 6. It can take you if you are slow runner up to 9 years. But if by 9 years you not have completed, you will be asked to sit for some papers, because you must graduate to be a CPA within 9 years. Then it takes a super person like me 1.5 years to complete. Yani unaoga hesabu kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni, and then you sit for those papers, 6 of them you pass, you take other 6. CPA have changed now their syllabus in such a way you can do CPA by choosing the units you want to do in them. You're not talking about career guidance. I'm already guiding you in one. The one that some cases are telling you by mistake. But that is the way it is. You can sit for it and pass. You choose 3 papers, and then you sit for 6 papers, and then you choose others like that. On top of that, you need to register with a body for accountants. Because when you have done CPA, we say you have provided an already person. If you want to get the best preacher, look for the people who have done CPA. If you want to get the best engineers, look for someone who have done CPA. If you want to get the best accountants, of course they must have done CPA. If you want to get the best finance managers, they must have done CPA. So we are talking about CPA being, and I would even say this, a course that you can do as a boost up to the other courses you have done. Those who are already in colleges and university, consider doing the following courses for your boost up: CPA, CS, CIFA. Courses that you can do alongside the major courses you are doing. And this is what I usually say, and this is what happened to me, and this is what is going to happen to you. For example, assume you have done a degree in mechanical engineering. You have all placed your papers, one from Asile Moriro, the one from Kenyatta University, the other from Masai Mara, the other from Kabiata. All of you are placing those papers there. Are you aware in Kenya, we do not rank degrees according to the university you are in. We classify them as level what? Unajua kwenye degree they are classified. So kuna first class. Alafu below that, we have second class, upper division. Then we have second class, and then they go like that. Even when you are looking for employment, nobody will insist that they want from this college, from this university. I'm sorry that one happened when you are going for secondary school. And there was that point whereby these people were looking for which school did you come from. I don't know whether there's rumors or there's true, Mr. Elias, that the student who sit in private schools, they are deducted the 20 marks from their KCPE before they are announced. Is that true or false? Is that a myth or a reality? Nilisikia mtu akisema hivyo, ati wanafunzi wenye wanaenda shule za private primary kabla ya secondary huwa wana kabla announcement na results kwa level huwa wanatakiwa marks mingi. Then I was told that ukisomea private primary ni gumu kupata a very good secondary of the same marks. For example, ukipata 267 private na mwingine apate 267 public, wa public itakuwa considered above you. Ni ukweli ama ni uongo? And those things are reality. That is why I'm here to debunk all those lies. Tulikuwa maulu mundu era kuna kuja What drama kuhete? And it is not reality. It doesn't even bear in it. It's not even written anywhere. They are myths. There are so many myths about causes. For example, if you ask my grandmother, the causes that she knows in Kenya are only two: teaching and preaching. Even the young ones who are in my family gathering, they were being told, "Wait, tunataka mwalimu." Na ukisikia mtu ameenda kwa jeshi, alafu waenda watu kwa wanajeshi. Wote unapo. Kama Mungu jamu, maybe things that have been said there, but if you go to classwork, that's not a real context. Bwana asifiwe. Mostly, I will guide those people who are not already in course. Hebu niulize, wakati hapa sasa already wako kwa college ama university, lift up your heart. You are in a college university somewhere already. Ama usimame. Simama kama pahali already ushapata university kama college and ushaingia. Simama. Simama. Imwaigere datu ni dango. Kupigia watu 10 makofi. Kuna hata umesimama ni kurefuka merefuka. Let me start. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Kupigia watu 9 makofi. Good. So the rest of you, I'm guiding you where you're supposed to be. Hata kama umemaliza masomo inaga mwisho, I want to take the next course to do. Bwana asifiwe. Wale ambao mlifanya class 8, form 4. Nyinyi pia mmebeba bodi tara. Wale ambao tulifanya form, and I want to meet with somebody who is a chief member here. Amani mwenye ninabii hiyo. Utauli. It's okay. Ndio ya kugo ndani sana. Tunataka kuja hapa. Kuja hapa. Najua hapo niko nimefurahia lakini kaa tu hapa nje tu. It's by God's grace. Mtafikia kama hiki. Nampatie. Is a good man. Huwa anaombea watu 500 then. 560. Wale watu kutoka ndo tunataka leo ndio kujia. 560 people believing in Christ and coming to him. Adults or young people?
Both adults and young people.
God bless you back. Sasa by then unafanya nini? What do you do in life?
Pursuing electrical engineering.
Pursuing electrical engineering. Tumpigie makofi. Sana niko na haja na watu ambao mlifanya form 4. Which grade do you think you are going to get? Sio ndio tumekuja kuongelea. That's what we are speaking about. See, you are people of faith. And you hold firm to the faith. If you are courageous enough to tell us the grade you want to get, Mama. If you want just to say, I am wishing to get this grade, just start up. What about when you find a form 4? I need more people who are courageous and who hold firm to the faith. Those are enough now. Just the grade, your name and the grade.
Mark, B minus.
B minus?
Minus.
A minus? Yes. Musipika makofi mtapiga ikimalizika. Grade.
Ngeri Silva simply.
Good. You shall be Mondi B plus. Kiwasa kile lepo. Peter C plus.
Mahoya B64.
You're not talking about it.
B.
C plus.
Beatrice C plus.
Atende. Diretor?
Beatrice.
Oh. Qual é a língua?
Gladys A minus. Paris B plus. Patricia C plus.
Amukorai.
Winnie C plus.
Helen Kema B minus.
Sabi ni kama grade yako haina mtu. Collins
Mark deeply.
Brian A minor.
Spiritually B+.
Pigeni hawa watu makofi. There is a difference between wishes and reality. And in those cases will know me. Say talk about reality. Thank you for your wishes. This is the reality. Unaona hiyo grade yenye iko kwa akili? Hebu iseme kwa akili. Waisema. Hebu teremka hiyo grade kidogo. Hiyo iko chini yake. Kidogo kuteremka sasa hiyo iko next. Umeiteremka? Hebu teremka hiyo ingine. Teremka hiyo. Nataka tuongelee sasa. Hiyo grade yako. That will be your grade. Converse, when tulitoka May, na mambo yalikuwa kaini hapa. Tell us whether that's not the reality. Ile ulikuwa una expect ilikuja 2 stairs down. Sure. Mwenye atasema ni bongo asimame. Wale ambao walipata grade zao. Nini wakiona? Deka nini liko kuhena ndio. Na nimefunza hii kitu miaka mingi sana. Kwa hivyo watu wa minor Libras watokea. Hiyo ya maina kwanza ni nzuri, lakini sasa tunaongea bila pia. Wale ambao wanataka kupata C+, watokea C. Let's talk about C-. Wale ambao wanataka kupata D, watokea D-. The only person who can be very sure you are going to get your target, when you target E, you can be very sure. You are kind of disappointed. If the only grade that will not disappoint you. Anyway, let me say this as I start. Prepare for the best. That is for me. I'm right. This is my philosophy in my life, and I wanted to go with you. Prepare for the best. No, hope for the best. Andika hapo. Hope for the best. Umeandika hivyo? Hope for the. Si umetaka hiyo grade? Hope for it. Andika hapo BUT na capital letters. BUT. BUT na capital letters. Hiyo jina ni? Nilikwambia bado mtaandika nini spelling mbaya. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And I'm going to prepare for that. Prepare for the worst. Now, below that, write the following factors to consider before choosing a course. Factors to consider before choosing a course. What are those factors are you supposed to look for before you do a course? By the way, wale ambao wamemaliza na wale ambao mko kwa shule college and above, au tisa na wale ambao wamemaliza, na hapa tuko na watu ambao wamemaliza. Wakati wenu hamku revise zile courses mlikuwa mmechoose mlikuwa high school, hizo tu mleka kama mmefanya. Kama huku revise ndio kama igeni direct kusimama. Kama huku fanya division ile tu tulikuwa tumeandika high school, uliitwa kutoka venye tu tulikuwa mlijaza hiyo form. Zile course mngetaka na ile university mngetaka. Yaani kujaga tu hivyo. A- kakuja namna hiyo, electrical engineer kakuja namna hiyo, KU ndio kile kama imejiana. Ndio. So, I'm here to prepare for the worst. Mmoja tu apigwe makofi. Lake Naivasha Lodge. Tulikuwa tunasoma na yeye. No, tulikuwa tunasoma na yeye Lika, but he was in a different school. He was in Starehe Boys. He got an A-. And when the results were released, he was so stressed. A- to take where? At physics, kuna A-. For who? Nipeleke wapi? He went back to the school again from 3 kwanza. He is currently the MCA wa Naivasha Ward. Akarudi starehe bado. The good thing with them, hata hakulipisha. He studied for free for those 2 good years. And then God is gracious, kampatia B+. So he told me I'm going to work with my A-. B+ have not. B+ is even more than that. So it happened that sometimes what you are wishing for is not what's going to come around. What are the factors that you should consider before doing a course? Number 1, I always say this, but students always tell me, Peter, you are right, is you should consider your interest, your passion. This one is combined from what you are feeling in you to what you can do. Unajua kwetu, I like giving examples with myself because I don't feel bad because of myself. But kwetu, mtoto kwa mdogo, hao watu wakafika kusema, na ile kweli hoyo. Unaona kwa kahura kadu. Akitaka watoto wengine, alikuwa tu kadogo. Unaona kwa hoyo, hata watu kama mmoja. Ole kaka nileka hawalii, akatuika. They always see that in others. Have you ever had people prophesying about you? That you can be like this. Unaweza kuwa mtu fulani. By the way, wewe unakuonaga naona unakuwa mtu fulani. Have you ever had somebody saying like that? And maybe they say something that you are also like, was that really me? You know, myself, I'm a prophet. Yes, I'm a prophet of kuccps. And sometimes I will just look at you and tell you I'm not comfortable with how you are leading your life. Na hapa kuna watu nikisema hivyo, they are looking at me with a bad eye because they think about talking about them. Because that is true. I will look at you and know your passion. I look at you and know your intent. I look at you and know who mtu anakaa kufanya kitu fulani. But then I see you yourself, you are wasting yourself on another day. For example, I can see you as a very good public speaker. I can see you as a very good lawyer. And God is gracious, masomo inaidiana. Then when I'm talking with you, maybe within 2 minutes I've already discovered who you are completely. And then the fact you are telling me you are going to music. Music have given people millions of money without giving education. But I can tell you, you have gone there to waste yourself. Because even if it is paying, it is not for everybody. It is for those who are talented and have the ability. I try to sing today, tomorrow another job. Nobody listen to me. That's not my area. I try when there's nobody else available to sing. But that's not my area. But I think, and I was told this when I was very young, Peter is a kuwa mhubiri. Somebody told me when I was so young. In fact, it acted as a shield against doing bad things. I stayed in church because somebody always told me Peter is a kuwa pastor. And today, 1, 2, 3, I do try and God help me. Probably in the future, I may end up there. Because first, I have the passion for it. Number 2, I have started to develop interest. I was not interested in it anyway. Kitambo. But now I feel the interest in me. But I had so many people, and let me not preach, but allow me to say this. Those who opened to that video that Teogora had posted in our WhatsApp group, that pastor did not listen for a long time, but the very first moment, he preached to me something that was very important. And he was saying, in your life, there are people who have been sent with your glory. There are people who have been sent with something for you. So they will always communicate with you, and you are still telling God to communicate with me. But God is communicating with you through somebody else. God has been communicating with you through your patrons, through your teachers, and they are telling you, msichana ni unajiwaste na hawa watu. Si wewe ni mtu wa masomo hiki tunawezaidiana. Sometimes unaitwa camera, mkuu watu tu kadhaa, si wote, watu kadhaa. Because the teacher have already seen these people are good in this place. And let me push them. Mwalimu mwingine anaona nyinyi watu wazuri inaanza subject. Unasikia mwalimu anataka kuita mpaka wengine wakua. Mnapewa mpaka wa excess kuliko wengine. Why? You can already discover something. Wazazi wako, sometimes unamwambia mzazi mimi nataka kufanya hii course, anakuambia hapana, nataka wewe ufanye hii course. Why? Huyo mzazi anakuangalia sometimes anaona hapana, this person can end up in this way. So there are people who can be able to see who you are. But the best person to see who you are is yourself. Where you unafaa kujijua. And let me tell you, Kesats and our members and those who are listening to me today. Never, ever in your life go for a course because it is paying well. I can tell you, it will frustrate you. Never ever go for a course because other people are saying that it is paying well. Although the end result of any career you are going to choose will be making money, but I can tell you, if money comes as the first priority for you to go to a course, you have already failed in that course. So even when the results are going to be released, and you realize that you have not got a grade for the course that you are interested in, the next other thing that you should choose is what are your heart feeling? What's your heart feeling? Niko na mwanafunzi mmoja na ako hapa lakini sitamtumia because I do not have that authority. Na kuna course alikuwa anafanya. And alikuwa committed sana na hiyo course. A very good course which is very marketable. Lakini alikuwa ananiambia Kiswahili ndio niseme she or he. Alikuwa ananiambia hii course kama anafanya my course is nursing. Even very recently before we started this camp, alikuwa ameniambia anarudi high school, arudie kwa sababu mgonjwa ilikuwa imeleta shida, arudie mpaka hiyo kwa ijiane aende nursing. Na ile course amefanya already ashapata kazi. Lakini hiyo kile iko ndani yake. Kama unaenda unasikia nasi na yote kwa sababu hakuna vile unafanya nasi na alafu ukose kazi. Hiyo ni gumu. Lakini wacha nikwambie, hawa wagonjwa watakuwa nuisance kwako. Utakuwa unaona mgonjwa unashika huyu naye ni nini? Unapeleka kwa maternity ni kusaidia wamama, kazi yako tu ni matusi na kuongea vibaya. Kama hiyo ndio kwa sababu umeenda kusomea huko shule. You always see them disturbing you. Na kwa hiyo kuja kuhubiri juu unasikia kwamba tu preachers wanapata pesa wanadrive magari makubwa. Hao watu watakukula kichwa. Utacommit suicide. Go for a course because it is in you. I don't know whether sometimes you see how pastor struggles with some churches. Unajua hiyo pastor yenyewe ametumika. But because yake kiko ndani yake asikiwa uchungu. Kuna mwingine course yake ndio ipate kazi, lazima ageenda internship and paid for 2 good years for UN. For 2 good years. Mimi nilikuwa namuuliza kijana, tulianza kuani kitambo, what are you still doing? Hapana. I'm looking for internship for 2 good years for UN. But he had the passion, so alikuwa anavumilia. Sometimes anakuambia nitumie 50 bob, nitumie 20. Na nilikuwa ni hana, but nilikuwa na passion hiyo career. Sasa hii bahari yako ni mzuri. It paid well. He had the passion for it, money came later. So kaile, in yourself, ujita kama mkutano kwa nasemanga ni kama watu watatu. I always call up myself for a meeting of 3 people. Me, myself, and I. Tunaketi na kuna kuchelewa, we arrive on time. Tunaanza kujiuliza, napika chai kuna wageni. Me, myself, and I, napika chai watu watatu. Alafu unaanza kukunywa. Ni ukaraja. Tunamwakane wa ila hali, reda hali. So jita kama mkutano, ujiulize, hii course ndio unaenda kufanya. What is it going to assist me with? What am I going to do with? That is number 1. You consider your interest, you consider your talent, you consider your ability, you consider your passion. That's very important and the most important thing. Number 2. This one you have no choice, but you have to consider it. You are great. You una choice. Kuna gilidado wapiwe, tunaona wewe na wendo hii. Unataka kinyabe. So, consider you are great. Na nirudi tu hapa passion niseme, mimi nishawahi ona mwanafunzi si mmoja na si wawili. Amepata C+ and above. Sio university direct. Lakini juu course yake iko na cluster point. We'll talk about cluster point later. Lakini juu iko na cluster point ziko juu. Ama the combination of the subject which is required for you to do that. Ziko juu. Anasema ya kwamba kama niko na C+, I will not choose any other degree course. I will still do my nursing, but let me start from the diploma level where I qualify. Bwana asifiwe. Unasikia mtu akosidi what KMTC, unasikia mtu akosidi what technical college, unamchekelea Juliana University, lakini amefuata dream yake. Wewe umefuata kusikia kwamba uko university na after 4 years uvalie kitu ya black iko na stripes huko na kofia. Great. Mimi nakwambia urudi nyuma. How many steps? Wengine hata watarudi hatua tatu. And you think about that grade. So, I'm not saying that you cannot get A, you cannot get A minus. I wish that don't happen, but I told you I'm preparing you for the worst. You keep hoping for the best, and it will come. Now, if you look at that grade now, what can you do with it? The problem with you student, you always prepare yourself for university, you have no mentality about colleges. Yet, that is where money and courses are in. In fact, somebody going for university can come to me for career guidance and I tell him, where I get to college, and why? Before 2013, before 2012-2013, our universities were uni. They were uni. That means they were working for one major course. They were working for one major. Kama KU tulikuwa tunajua na education. JKUAT tulikuwa tunajua nini? Agriculture, technology. Nairobi tulikuwa tunajua na road. Lakini siku hizi, because of other factors, every university ukienda huko utaipata kila course unataka hapo. However, even colleges, we used to have colleges that is known, this college is for hair and beauty. So they are, all their resources are geared towards hair and beauty. The others were for building technology. So every effort is geared towards that. And that's what I want you to consider. The government of Kenya today have given us what they call TVETA. TVETA is a body that ensures that everybody, including the person who is going to get an A and the person who is going to get an E, will be placed somewhere. And then the body is going to place you in quality university. Please, unless anything else, join college, join university. Now, let me first of all talk about university. Let me talk a little bit about college. And I said this. If, for example, you go for KMTC, they have the best facilities when it comes to medicine, when it comes to nursing, when it comes to theaters, do what, and there are so many other courses behind them. As long as you are very sure about that institution, and the institution is also licensed. But of course, I don't think in this Kenya you can be able to operate without those proper licenses. Lakini hiyo grade yako yenye utapata, go to the website and Google TVETA. TVETA will give you all the courses they have in different colleges in the Republic of Kenya. And there are so many of them. They will give you all the courses they have in the universities we have in Kenya. And again, they are going to provide you a very good guidance on that. Kwa hivyo usipate C minus, alafu ukae huko useme ukianguka. Sasa hakuna grade ya kuanguka. Kila grade iko na course. And by the way, let me talk about that one in another context. But ushapata certificate level, they are not so much necessarily interested with what you got in a certain subject. Other than medicine, course which has wrote itself down there, and I don't think they have certificate level. Ukenda to any college without certificate level, artisan level, they will not be so much oriented to what did you get in mathematics. Of course, we know if you are coming for artisan, you got something. At least you got something. So they not keep on asking you what was the grade in physics. Ama hukufanya biology, sijui hukufanya nini. Hapana, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. So just go for it. And I'm hoping you are all going to go to colleges and universities. Unajua kuna kitu kingine ambayo inaweza fanya mkose kwenda. And this is what I want to consider as consideration number 3. Career guidance factors to consider number 3. Cost of the course. Cost. Nikido agiri kwa dikiki, niyo takiri kene pesha. Consider how much money you have. Na hapa this theme is talking about transition. Managing transition. Nataka hata akili zako kukoma. Hebu toa zikomae. Hiyo ni Kiswahili mzuri. Ni gani? Nimejaribu tu zaisikia pahali. Nataka akili zako zikomae. Uache kujigerekania. Consider your family. Wacha kustress wazazi. Wajua mzazi ni mtu mwenye atakupea motisha. Wewe usome. Ile shule utaitwa ndio nitakupea. Ushasoma, shule imekuja hapa, lakini fee structure imesoma 103,000. Anakuangalia hivyo. Alafu unamwambia, "Dadi wewe ulisema, mimi asibadiliki, uliniambia hivyo, bado uko unaniambia." Mimi nilisoma kwenye nilikuwa nasema, na ilikuwa nataka hii course iko na hizi requirements. Consider how much money is available in your family. And here we have some good cases. The old one. I wish they were able to come. Kuna mtu hata taona, by the way, when mmefanya exam saa hii, mnamaliza lini? Mnaenda college lini? Mnaitwa lini? September. That's what we hope, eh? That's what we are expecting. If this government of Ruto will go with the current moves. Lakini hawa wanataka kubadilika kidogo. Kwanza kwa school fees kameongezeka. Hiyo kwanza mnote pahali. Cost imeenda juu. Actually even for the secondary school, it has also gone high. The government currently have been given a competition of about 30,000 for university, for college life. For college, mmekuwa kupatia 30,000 the whole of the year. Alafu wanakuongeza bursary ya national government na ingine ya county government. So currently in college, and I'm not saying it is almost zero cost. Do you agree with me? Ni kama hiyo mko mnajua. Mnaona hiyo shule iko hapo karibu na kwenu. Hiyo polytechnic. Hebu ndio kuitisha structure. Ikipitisha 5,000 na heni. Alafu pakiwe 30,000 for the rest of the year. Alafu ongezewe help. Yaani serikali inakuambia itakulipia school fees yote na unaambiwa kuchukua account yako tuwekee kitu kidogo cha kukula. And on top of that, you get maybe lucky and you get the county government bursary. So the cost almost comes back to zero for many of the courses. However, courses differ. Even if I'm talking about that 1,000 as the criteria have been given, courses differ. And there are some courses which are very costly than others. Consider how much money is available in your family. Mimi nimeona mtu ameanzia degree level, alafu anafika katikati kwanza inakataa kuingiana. Pesa ziliisha. Mzazi alikuwa na upendo, mtoto alikuwa amejitolea, lakini hakuna pesa. Mtu ana drop out. Mjaisikia kitu kama hiyo? Siko. Kwa sababu maybe the money was not enough. So it's good for you. Kabla this course, Mr. Kiokora hata tutatoka hapa tena. Let me be a good person. So it's good for you to consider the cost of that course, so that you are only doing a course that you are able to afford, and not only intake. You are able to afford for the time you are going to be doing it. Kuna courses zinachukua up to 7 years. For example, medicine. Watu walimaliza wako 2 years earning bado uko shule. With a lot of money, with a lot of transport, sijui mnaenda wapi, sijui mnaenda wapi. Practicals, so many of them. So it's good for you to consider that. Another point to consider is marketability. How marketable is your course? Unaona hiyo course ambayo unataka kwenda kufanya? How many people, hebu ninemia watu kwa akili zako. Hebu name 5 people wenye walifanya hiyo course yenye unataka kwenda kufanya na sasa hivi wako kazi. Unao mkono wakifika 5. Wahesabu kwa akili. Watu 5 walifanya hiyo course unataka kufanya na unawajua vizuri, walifanya hiyo course na sasa hivi wako job. Unao mkono wakifika 5. Makia na kwa yao kwa iguru. No marakinya. Makinyithie kia hinya. So therefore you are not done anything. Hamjafanya research. Unafanya kosa alafu unarudisha nyumbani. Inakaa huko juu au huko unajua tena kazi gani. Alafu unaweza kusema pia hakuna kazi Kenya. Ama ni neighbor alikuroga. Hakuna kurogwa, bali umejiroga na kuchukua kosa nenda ujui inaenda wapi inatoka wapi. By the way, let me tell you people. Unaenda kwa college, uko university. Ukitoka hapo bila kuwa umejua unaenda wapi next. Wewe ni hivyo, hutawahi jua. Yours is ruined. You must know where you are there. Some of them huwa nasikia kusema, mkuu wa secondary nilikuwa nasikia mkisema ya kwamba wacha kwanza ni mtihani kwanza ikuje, vile itakuja, ile kitu itapata ndio utajua nitafanya course gani. Wacha wale test zitakuoka saa hii. Kutoka hapo hivi ulikia college, useme wacha kwanza nifanye hii course. Nikimaliza ndio nitajua pahali naweza kuwa employed. You build the network while you are still in the college. You build the network while still in the university. Kama utabuild saa hii, usitoke hadi utatafuta kazi, hutawahi pata. Utasema kwamba uliroga na mtu ambaye hata hujui ni nani. So the best thing is, while you are still doing that course, create networks. And by the way, before we even go there, before you go for a course, Google. Now you have phones, everybody has phone. Google that course very well. See how it is employable in Kenya. Kuna course nzuri sana hapa, lakini Kenya hazina kazi. For example, a very good course which is very highly employable in the world, community development. Very good course in the world, community development. Ni gani? Lakini kuja Kenya, atunafanya community development. Huku ni why do the community here in Kenya think of employing people to be working for them temporarily or permanently? Ni kuja mpaka NGO ikuje inaweza kusaidia hiyo community. That's why I'm saying some places are very good outside Kenya. Unless you have passion for going outside Kenya na kuna connection pia za kutoka. Jumi kutumbaka hapa ndio ndio pita. Ni connection nimekosa. So it's good for you to consider marketability. And I want also to divide this marketability into two. Ndio nimaliza hii point. Ukiona Nicholas huku, ujue masaa imeenda. But I have some time. Marketability nataka kuigawanyisha mara mbili. Niseme ya kwamba ushafanya kazi course umemaliza. Unafaa kujiuliza hii course unakaa kupeleka wapi uwe employed. Where are you going to take your papers? That's one point. Na hapa I've not told you to consider how many people are doing that course. That one is big. Kwani how many millions of Kenyans do think we have? Hiyo course niona inafanya na watu wengi, nikafikiria niachane nayo. Who told you wewe tutakosa kazi? That's not a factor. But the factor is, where will you take the papers after you are through with the course? Number two, if the papers are not going to be acceptable, can you employ yourself? That's a question to be considered for yourself. Can you employ yourself with that course? For example, technical courses, hairdressing and beauty. That's a course you are very sure. Hata kwanza kuemploy na mtu yeyote, your neighbor can become immediately your customer. Wakati wanapenda hairdressing and beauty or they are doing it or they would like to do it. Sasa ukiangalia huku umeona customer wangapi? Usiona customers wengi. Just look at the heads of our girls and our patrons. Ukiangalia tu hivi unaona huyu mwalimu ameshuka vizuri but you can improve on it. Sivyo? Si kama unaangalia Francisco hiyo ni deal yangu. Hiyo ni kazi. Unajua mtu wangu wa kinyozi, he knows after every 3 days I have to go for it. So nikichelewa na maybe hata siku ninyolewa iko sawa na kuja gai. Mani paso hanao huyu mani. Kioko madogo ndio huo. Yaani mpaka mimi mwenyewe naanza kujifeel wenyewe my hair is not well done. And I have to go back. So he has created a job for himself. Kuna mtu atafanya hospitality. Alafu umeenda huko mahoteli zote zinakukataa. What do you do? Unaanza kupika chapo hapo. Na unauzia watu. Kazi nyingine, kazi ya stima. Wiring. Sasa ukifika hapa tu hivi ushakuomba kazi. Ile light mbona haiwaki? Mbona ile haiwaki? Nimejua ni nini imeharibika. Ni 250 na hata ni 100. Umeanza kazi. Tumeka credit mpaka leba. Kwa hivyo kuna kazi zingine ukifanya unasema hii sitangojea hii mpaka kupeleka kwa ofisi fahari. Hata nikikataliwa, I will be able to employ myself. Na kitu tunasema lazima sisi watu kwenda hiyo njia. I've said those who know. Alafu kuna wale watu ambao wanapenda kuwa their own boss. You don't want so many disturbances. Especially kama ulikuwa unajua mnasumbuana na mwalimu kuamka asubuhi shule. Wewe unafaa kuwa boss kivyako. Ushayaamka unapata kama ndio uko peke yako. Unawashinda ama uope badala kulala ama uamke. Everybody else is gone. Wewe unafaa kuwa your own boss. Ushayaamka hivi ndio unapita I'm not going to go to that class today. Unaweza kwado. Sijui kuambiwa fanya hivi. Sijui hujafanya vizuri, fanya hivi vingine. I'm one of those people who lakini Mungu ni mzuri siku hizi na improve. If you give me so many instructions, I will guess at you. Start you. Kuna watu ambao sio wazuri sana na kuwa employed. Kama unapenda hiyo njia, chukua course yenyewe, ukienda ujiemploy wewe mwenyewe uko sawa and you still go on with it. However, there are other courses that you must be employed and they are good. For example, ukisikia mtu ameenda jeshi, sio hapo kazi already. Wewe ukikaa tu training hivi, wewe siongea juu ya youth, nimeongea juu ya military ama police or whatever, hizo recruitment za KDF and whatever. Hiyo ukijia tu hivi training, ni hivyo kazi. Na kama tu always employ you. Mtu mwingine mwenye tunajua ya kwamba hii Kenya hata ikosa kazi ni nurse. Na kuna kazi zingine hata kama ziko na watu milioni 5, na hata I'm getting for myself. Zile vitu ambazo kwa nakusomea mimi mwenyewe. Hata kama iko na watu milioni 5 ama how many people hata haikosa kazi. Na ni Mungu alifanya mambo iwe namna hiyo. Number 1, huyo nurse. Hata tukule vizuri namna gani lazima tutagojeka. Ama daktari. We must go to the hospital. They are always in employment. Wa pili ni mwalimu. Mwalimu hata ukae miaka ngapi you will be employed. Why? You people, the next thing you are doing is giving us kids which are not educated. So that thing that I do ya kwamba akikutana haya my course is good. Haraka enda uone na alafu kuje uniletee. It happens like that. You are very sure haitawahi kosa kazi. So there are some courses which even if there are so many people who are doing them, you are very guaranteed that you will still get that. Let me go to the other point because my time is actually running very short. And there is a body called kuccps. How do you pronounce that word? Kuccps. Sio kuccps. That body, whatever meter, is the one which puts you, places you in the colleges and university. However, like you have seen in the whole of this hall, only one person was rightly put in the course that he or she wanted. That means all of you will be invited to do revision. That time it means you are no longer kids. You will be invited after your grade have come, and after they have given you about 1 week or 2, to now click reality in your mind and to go for the course that you want. You are the nyumbani. Just click to the KUWCCPS website, then look at the universities that they are placed there and the course they are offering. Update your biodata, which is the first thing that they are going to ask you for, and then from there, you can now choose the course that you qualify for. The good thing with that is, Ukichoose kwenye hauja qualify, wanakuwekea red alert immediately. It cannot go through. Najua wengi wenu mlilipua 500 mlikuwa shule. So mtaongeza another 1000. Sio? You got another 1000 for you to do that. Unalipa na M-Pesa, they will provide you with the number. Unalipa na M-Pesa, unaingia hapo, unaiangalia. Then you can now correctly check and now put the cost that you want. Finally, my advice is, or before I give the advice, most of you, once the exam will come, you may not be contented, you may not feel comfortable with what you have got. You know, we always agree with the pain. And in the morning, we were taught about stress management. Manage that stress that will come with you getting the grade you never expected. And pray God that He guides you now with a new course, with a new grade to the best course that you can do. And I know you are going to do that. The other question that mostly I fight with you is the question about going for a private university and a public university. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? I would say the difference between a private university, I'm not talking about college, I'm not talking about secondary or primary. I'm talking about university or college. The difference between a private and public is only cost. In the private, you bear all the cost. In the public, some government is going to cater for some cost. That's the only difference. Employability, the same. Many people are going to Mount Kenya University. You place your paper there, somebody places from Kabiega University, the same. You know, we considered your secondary was so much considered, primary you considered secondary so much, but in university, you are going for a job. Nobody is interested with where you went. Everybody is interested in your skills and profession for employability. So, if somebody decides to go to a private or to a public, the difference is cost. The other one is the owner, which I don't think even in this case we're interested in. Let's even go to a college. All the colleges sit for the same exams. Universities, they give 3 years. Colleges sit for the same external exams. So if anybody was to consider them, then they are all the same, from the same body. So they don't put any difference. The other big difference is, how long do you take to study? For example, I teach in a private college, and in my school, for you to do accounting, you can even take 2 years to finalize. In a government-sponsored college, you may take up to what I have said, 4 years or above. The difference is semester. How do you put your semesters? A private college can say you're only going to close for 1 week, then you come back. They can even combine. But kwa serikali hawana haraka, which is also good. Hawana haraka, so tunaweza like this time wanasema kwamba watachukua watu wa mwaka huu, tunachukua wa mwaka huu mwingine. Ni mtakia next year January. Ukikia tena kufika mwezi wa 3, unaambiwa kwanza ufuge mwezi wa 4, alafu mwezi wa 3 uweke attachment kwanza. Kwa hivyo shule umetoka mwezi wa 3, utarudi mwezi wa 9. Mtu mwenye alikuwa private ashafanya exam mbili mbele yako. So una graduate 2 years or 3 years later. In the same way. So they have the advantages and the disadvantages on both sides. It is up to you to decide. But you do not become better or lesser for going in any. But however, it is good for you to consider some things before going to those colleges and universities. Maybe facilities. It's good for you to consider whether the course you want to do, the school have capability of holding them. And maybe reputation and the rest of the things which may not guide so much. I hate reading a very boring session, like the one we are almost getting in, and I want to be helped by some students here now to preach, because mine have come to an end. And then somebody have a question. Kuja dilitu. Ngapi? Pigia huyu jamaa makofi. Ndio nataka kuonekana kidogo.
Hello. Hi guys.
Sasa leo nimejiajiri wasalimia. Kuonekana kwa kamera. Thank you. You have gone to the college or to the university. Briefly tell us about it, how you hoped about it, and whether you got what you wanted. 1 minute minus 1. 1 minute only.
1 minute, okay. My name is Agape Devito. Okay. I'm a born again Christian. Recent graduate, Multimedia University. I did a Bachelor of Science in Computer Technology. Studied 4 years. Nilimaliza high school in 17. So, when the pastor was so, computer technology is about maths and physics and computers technically and STEM. So, I had written something down, and what is expected of you, you'll be good at physics and math, and then you will study electronics, programming, you'll do a bit of artificial intelligence, you do systems management, utafanya vitu vinaitwa database management, and it's available in all levels. See degree pekee, kuna diploma na kuna certificate, and I think tunaona kuna artisan. So my journey is a reflection of many people's journeys, what you go through, what other people they studied with went through, and I'll start with the challenges, but basically for everyone, and some are specific for people who do technical courses, some are technology courses. So one, siko hapa kushtua mtu, but the course is difficult. Okay. The course is a little bit difficult, lakini kama nilitoboa pia nimeweza. So there is that, and then there is what you expect in campus. Ukienda pale na expectations, there is a very high likelihood campus will maybe disappoint you or overwhelm you. Okay, so just go there with an open mind. You'll be demoralized, of course. People will speak. Wengine watakwambia unamaliza shule uende ufungue cyber, which is not really true, but you know, we're here. There is stress. You have a lot of stress, and you have been taught on how to deal and manage stress. And stress will come from schoolwork, project work, cards, labs, vitu kama hizo, but jua ziko. Kuna kitu ingine inaitwa kuanguka, cards, rats, exams, nimefanya supplementary mbili, lakini nimemaliza. Ni vitu ziko. No matter how smart you are, something can go wrong. Ama usome tu kwa bidii uone vile utaenda. Alafu the sixth and final challenge ni we call them shenanigans, lakini zina involve having too much fun and forgetting that you're here to study, you're in school to study, because you have your mates, you have kuna pesa kidogo, so you decide to go for movies, you decide to go for road trips, and then you forget there is schoolwork. Okay. So after that, I'll tell you how advantages of studying the course ni nyingi. But I've listed 6. One, you can get work anywhere, and when schooling, bado unaweza kuwa employed. The technology world is always evolving, so you can always find a niche, you can always find something new, and you can always find something to work on. The pastor has mentioned kuna careers huwezi kosa kazi. Hizo zenye ametaja tunazitanga traditional careers. This in modern careers you have this. So huwezi kosa kazi. Ukijituma huwezi kosa kazi. Then in campus you meet all sorts of people. You'll open your mind. And for tech courses you be a bit more free. You unaweza fanya kazi online. Na pia you can work internationally. Okay. So the final thing is how I did it. How I adapted did it. Number one is working hard and being resilient. Ukimanage kuingia in a technology course or a tech course, you're already smart. You're sharp, right? Kile unafaa kufanya, you work hard. Don't assume things. Don't useme ni rahisi. Jua ni ngumu. So work hard. Number two, I had a very good group of friends. I involved myself with friends who we are involved in the same things. Tuseme shule, tunafanya the same courses, tunasaidiana. You get, mtu anakusukuma kufanya the right thing according to the course. Alafu sasa you network with people by attending tech events, kuna vitu tunaita hackathons. Kuna social media. Social media tunajua mnapenda kupost vitu, but it's a very nice source of information. Okay. And then you focus on one entity in technology. Tech ni ya vitu mingi. Unaweza fanya hardware, unaweza fanya software, unaweza fanya systems management. Chukua moja, shikilia, fanya certifications, soma kuhusu hadi mwisho na utakuwa sawa. Then the other thing is I got support from my parents. My mom is behind there. That's mom. That's my mom. She's a teacher by profession. Yes, he's asking whether she's a biological mom. Anyway, so my parents have been a very good support system. Wamenisukuma. Kuna masiku nilikuwa naambia nataka kuacha shule, ilikuwa ngumu, but they pushed me. My home community, my church community, same guys, wananiambia tunangoja graduate. So when you go to school, you're forced to work hard. Sindio? Usiwe disappoint. Hata kama wewe mwenyewe umesali, utaki kuonesha wazazi unakuanga mnyonge hivyo. Sawa? Okay. The last, not really the last thing. The other thing is you learn to live. You learn to live a day at a time. Unaweza pile vitu nyingi pamoja, and then you uanze lose focus on the goal. Uanze kuona hii sitaweza, hii ingine sitaweza. Fanya kile unaweza. Kile huwezi wachana nayo unaweza kufanya, si ndio? And then the final thing. See, mko hapa juu ya story na kesi. You've been praying, you've studied high school, education. I've prayed that He aligns my plans with His plans, and so far so good. He hasn't failed me, and I hope that you all do pray, you all do believe in Him, and we trust Him that atawafikisha mahali mnataka, si ndio? So anyway, kampusi rahisi mjitume. Msteke si rahisi. Kuna watu mtania si rahisi. Anyway, thank you, Pastor. Again, my name is Agape Ndirijo, and I'm glad to be sharing with you. If you have any questions, you can learn at the Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you. Yeah, makofi. One day at a time, sweet Jesus,
asking of you,
so
give me the strength to do every day that I have to do.
yes, I did go, sweet Jesus, and
tomorrow may never be mine. So help me today to do every day one day at a time.
Nimejaribu ni Mungu. Agape God bless you. Sasa kuharasi tena nimeona mama. Wewe ukalia nywele mama akakata. Ati na leo. Hakuna shida. Wale vijana wataka kulea nywele mama yenu na wakataza kwa nini mama ya Agape awaambie venye mnaweza muongee na wao hadi wakubali. Sasa hapo mimi nimepokea. Sasa ndio tumalize. Around me amesema nini? Campus life ni simple ama sio simple? Amesema aje? No wonder mnasikianga and allow me for just 2 minutes. Nicholas nikibakisha dakika 2 unichape. Unasema msichana ametoka high school, akawa mzuri sana wa CU, lakini akifika huko university anakuwa nani? Malimera. Ama anakuwa unajua sisi tulikuwa tunamsoma mtu alikuwa anaitwa Maimuna. Sijui kwa kitabu gani msoma nani? Akajiingiza katika mihadarati, katika userati na maodo mage mahano. Sio kupenda, ukisikia mtu ati mwingine anatafuta sponsor, tikwenda unataka 2K agently. Na dadi hana na boyfriend yako obvious sana kitu. What do you do? Na ujui kutafuta pesa. Hebu akinaoniwa kuja hapa, hebu kuja hapa. Kuja tatu. Ukana zakati. Kuja nini neno kuja nini? Haraka. Those who have side hustles in universities and colleges. 1 minute. Uko university kwa college na kuna kitu unafanya na kujipatia dough. Mapere, you are just taking 1 second. You are saying your name, where you are, the course you are doing, and what you are doing to get a living. Quickly.
Bwana asifiwe. I am Sam. I'm pursuing a leadership call. I took my help on apply February kakuja May. So what I did ni tukashikana watu watano with different calls wenye walikuwa wanafanya